All right, let's talk gas prices because it is March the 18th, okay? And I just paid 380 for gas. Okay? And I know some of you guys are like, "Oh, it's 450 here. Oh, it's $6." I understand it's higher other places. But for the last 4, 5 years, we've been paying 250 and 260 almost all year. It will always increase in the summer, but the summer increase would get it up to like 340. So right now we're at 380, and that's a lot. We're starting the year at 380, okay? And for context, we're about 2 weeks into old Trumpy's Iran war, which not to make anything political, but you know, we didn't pay this price under Biden. I'm sorry, we didn't do that. So say what you want, man. Like, I get wanting to support somebody, but politicians, none of them are good. None of them are for you at all. Period. Do we even have a reason that this is happening? I don't think so. But 380 for gas. It is going to be a rough year for lawn care. And I feel real bad for you diesel guys, because it's not just gas that's going to go up from this crap, because think about all of your every single item you use in your life is delivered on a big old huge massive semi truck, hundreds of thousands of diesel fuel. That is all going to be extremely expensive to ship. Everything's going to go up as a result of this gas increase. Everything is about to get rough, because again, keep in mind, prices would already go up by about $1 in the summer anyway. So it's starting at $1.50 more than usual. Like, things are going to be difficult this year, guys. And if you're not prepared, you're going to see a lot of guys go out or struggle. I know of a handful of guys out here who have gone and bought brand new, diesel trucks, brand new, like, full, enclosed trailer rigs with multiple, 60-inch mowers and stuff. And like, and all I hear when I hear and see those setups is fuel, 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 right? There's a lot of new guys starting up again this year, just like always, and I don't think they're going to last anywhere near as long as they would normally, It feels like, to me, every year what happens is you have like 10, 15, 20 guys fire up their lawn care business, and they might make it to June or July, but after a month or two of the hot heat, they do slow down or disappear or fade, right? There's usually only one, maybe two, that really kind of stick with it for a few years after they start, right? This year, I just don't see that happening. I really don't. And I don't know. You have to be prepared for stuff like this, right? And this is why I always talk about, don't worry about a winter fund. Don't worry about paying off the credit cards. All you need to worry about is making that number in that business bank account go up constantly. I always tell people, you need to be earning enough to fund your retirement, your fund, your living expenses, the business growth, and then just on top of all that, just have cash on hand, liquid, ready to go in that business account that is always going up, you know. If you do that, you don't have to worry about a winter fund. You don't have to worry about when gas is $3.80 per gallon, right? You don't have to. You're setting yourself up for a really big safety net, right? And you have to be doing that. You know, there are things other than winter coming, you know, and I have to. I feel like no one else talks about this. You know, everyone encourages winter funds, and it just takes away from, you know, bigger goals, and it takes away from, you know, bigger potential, because you're worried about funding a $10,000 or $8,000 winter fund. You know, you need to be trying to get, you know, 25 grand to pay yourself all year, and then an extra 30 grand put back as, you know, profit savings, right? Like, I mean, your goals are too small if your main focus is a 8 grand winter fund to get you through 4 months or something, right? Or a 15 grand winter fund, you know, it's too small. But I don't know, man. It's gonna get rough. I don't know what to expect, but I do feel like this price increase is not going to go down like all the other price increases for gas. I will say a long time ago when Obama was in office, it did get up to like $5 or $6 a gallon, and there were multiple shortages and stuff, you know, like things where you're waiting on a gas station to get gas and there's just a line down the street and it's immediately gone. Like, that happened. I do remember that. But again, as soon as all that whatever situation was settled, it went back down to that $2.53 range. I don't really think, I feel like this round of price increase on gas, I feel like it's going to go like COVID, where everything went up, everybody paid it, and so the companies are going to say, you know what, why do we need to go back? They're paying it. You know, I feel like that's what we're getting ourselves into here. And I don't know why. I have nothing to substantiate it, but it just feels like we're getting into a different level of mess with this one. And you know, I'm curious. Leave me a comment. Are you guys ready for these increases? Do you have your safety net? Are you kind of, you know, like, oh crap, it's $1 more than when I bought my equipment in February, right? I'm just curious how many guys are in that situation where, you know, you went out and you invested, you know, 13 grand on a mower, you got the $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 enclosed trailer, you got the nice big diesel truck, and now gas is already $1 higher than when you bought that stuff in January or February, right? I'm curious about all that kind of stuff. So let me know. I've seen a lot of you guys getting into like dirt moving services, you know, getting skid steers and all this stuff. Another huge expense. I just hear fuel, right? So I would love to hear from you guys. Like, are you ready? Do you feel like you are having like an oh crap moment, or I should have waited? Yeah, share in the comments there, because like I say, I'm interested to see how this all plays out, man. It's going to be a different year for sure.